A big thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this week's video, but more on that later. Welcome back to While We Roam. This is going to be a really nice video because we have something happening that has been happening a lot lately, and that is visitors to the land. And I'm really excited because we haven't met Levi or Leah yet, but I've seen their YouTube channel and they seem like right up our alley. And I can't wait to show them everything, show them the containers, show them the wall tent, maybe even have them stay in the wall tent. Max is hanging with Lou. I was about to make us dinner, but they're gonna be here really shortly. But it's just so nice to hang in the wall tent. Lou's gotten it ready today, and it's bringing back a lot of really good memories from last summer. Just being up here when Max was so teeny tiny, and it's really, yeah, it's the nicest feeling to be coming back to the land and seeing the seasons turn over, because I feel like going into summer and like the spring, I feel like where we are, there's no spring. It's just like winter and then summer hits. But for summer to be here, it means that like we're actually almost up here full time. And I sound like a broken record talking about moving in to the containers, but it's just something I'm looking forward to so much. And it's really fun to get to share this property and all the hard work with friends, new friends, old friends, family, everything. And yeah, I'm really, really excited. And the boys are been taking a walk. Oh my guys.
Hello.
Oh.
Yeah, you're using ND filters. I'm like, yeah, so I bought this $400 camera. It's got an ND filter in it.
Oh my gosh, Lou, you just saved my life. I didn't bring one of these. It seems like we don't have anything. But you guys have everything.
We got you.
Yeah, stamps are on cutting board. It's like we can make this happen way faster.
Bada bing, bada boom. That's what we said.
How much of this garlic do you want?
Go to town.
More garlic, better.
Yeah.
I can show you the outhouse. Yeah, let's do it. I love it.
They have no impulse control.
No.
Like they just don't. It's like I don't even know why it happened. It's like I'm sure they did.
Okay, so you're always pretty far away.
I didn't do it.
And crazy.
But I feel like there's so much sound and like.
Yeah, your sound design's pretty solid.
Yeah. I think a little more.
Very similar experience. Like this. Just being super intimate with the camera, showing what it's really like.
Yeah.
Talking about
like,
our
cinematic.
journey. Oh, this is great.
Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah, yeah. Oh, get the heck out of here.
So Freya and I spent our first night in the shipping container, and you would think that is a tiny space, but actually you can live in a Prius, it turns out.
We slept pretty well too, I will say.
I had such a cozy sleep here last night too. It was so nice. Surprisingly, we can both fit.
And we can make babies in here too.
Yes, they were conceived in the Prius. It's already a strong contender for their name. So.
Prius, yeah, Prius Tidy Hildebrand.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
But this system is actually quite comfortable, because if you know anything about hybrid engines, you can run the car all night with it completely closed, and it's climate controlled. So we run the car all night long, we set the temperature of what we want to sleep in, and we burn about $5 in gas per night. So if you're gonna car camp in something, a hybrid is an absolute must, because we slept in 40-degree weather, we've slept in -degree weather, and we've been comfortable the whole time.
Wow, that is like the coolest
Yeah.
thing ever.
Yeah.
This is what it would be like if there was a baby involved.
Also a baby in here.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, welcome
Your
to
new
Prius
friend.
life.
Woo!
He fits in, honestly. It's really.
So would you keep going? Have the baby, you know, jump back in the Prius?
Oh my god. He's like, oh my gosh. He's like, I'm out.
So I got some helpers on the shipping container build, and today we're going to be insulating the kitchen container.
Oh my god.
And yeah, it's a super fun, easy, relaxing job.
Super fun,
I
easy,
feel
and
like
relaxing.
I set it all up so we would have something to do all day. And yeah, it's honestly way, way more fun with multiple people, because when you're doing it alone, it like, you do a couple hours and you're like, I thought I would be further. But with multiple people, you like look around and you're like, oh, that wall's getting done. Oh, that wall's getting done. Like, it's the perfect job to do as a team.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for the help.
Yeah, we're excited. We're happy that we could help out.
Okay.
Hi, little bear.
First nap in the loft. You did it, buddy.
Apparently Papa made it a little too
It's a little too warm, but we're still learning.
Yeah. Shall we go down to the wall tent
Yeah.
and make a coffee?
Oh yeah, I brought filters for you.
Thank you.
How's it going on your end?
Good. Half the container is insulated.
No.
Goes so fast with 3 people.
Wait, that's so helpful.
Yeah.
Hey, Freya. Yeah, it's just interesting because in the container it was like really warm, which is funny because we tried to take a nap here, 2 days ago, and it was too cold. So then we had to go back to my parents' house. But then when the blinds are down, there's like no airflow.
Yeah.
You know, it blocks it. So we're still learning. But he got like a 50-minute nap in, so I feel like that's good enough.
Right?
Yeah. He
That's
also
a-
just definitely has FOMO, and he's like, oh, I want to hang. Everybody's here.
Little munchkin.
We'll figure it out. I was thinking when Max was napping how it's really interesting with a baby and like with change, and I guess maybe with other things too, but I'm like in mom land all the time and it's like all I think about. But when you have a kid, I feel like it's so easy to get like really focused on your routine, and like routine is definitely can help kids thrive and all of that. But as we're shifting into trying to live up here, I'm like, okay, so Max needs to like figure out how to sleep in a new place. I'm like really want to figure out how to actually like capture our family memories so we can share them with you. And I feel like at first it can feel a little bit challenging, and I don't want to use the word impossible, but sometimes it like feels like that. Like you're just like, the first time we tried to take a nap in the loft, it was like way too cold. Oh, hey, Freya. Hi. Hi. Yeah. Yeah. Good girl. It was like way, way, way too cold. We'd been out all day walking around, and then he needed to nap, and I was like, oh, I can't manage. Then we tried to nap the next day up here, and I think I tried to get him down, and it was way too bright, and he like couldn't calm down, and it was just like overstimulated. Then Lou installed curtains for us, which have been amazing. So then this morning I was like, okay, everybody's at the land. Let's get up there to hang out. Did that and went to go take him to put him down for a nap. And it was too hot. I'm like, this is literally what the Goldilocks book was written about. And yeah, I was like, got a little flustered, not gonna lie. And it's so hard because it's like, I would love to like film all these different, oh, there's a snake. Did you see that? I almost stepped on the snake. Oh, hurt. I would love to like film all these little things, but I'm also just trying to like figure out a way that we can actually thrive up here. If it's not perfect at first, it's easy to like kind of want to throw in the towel and be like, this is too hard. Maybe this is impossible with the baby. And then I was like, honestly, I think one of the things that's been really helpful for me is that like I do want to model like resilience for him and be like, yeah, it might be hard to figure out how to sleep here the first time, but if we keep practicing, we actually will figure out that this is the best place for us and we'll be so comfy here, and it's just different. And like different doesn't necessarily have to be bad. It can just be like give ourselves the grace to have a transition period to figure out life up here. And so this is like the perfect place to do it because it's like Lou's up here with Freya figuring it out so that he can navigate trying to get the sleeping situation good for an overnight. And we're just practicing, you know, inch by inch. We'll practice with a nap here. We got one this morning. It was a very short nap. Max is sleeping. It's a little tricky to get him down for his first nap up here. He's just so excited having visitors. And he's getting used to sleeping in the air. But it feels so good to be up here. And I love the blinds. And we'll practice again this afternoon. And yeah, it's like, for me, it's such a good feeling when we push through and it works. And I can see it in his face too. When he woke up from his nap, he was really proud of himself. So we're getting there. I almost stepped on a snake. There's a snake out there. A big snake. It wasn't a rattlesnake or anything, just a garden snake, but it was very funny. I was like, da da da, ah! Almost a snake.
You're on the mountain now. Anything can happen.
Hey, sweetheart. Hi. Yeah. You saying hi to your friends?
He's like, no, it's a part of it.
How charming.
Is that the best toy ever?
Yeah.
See, this is why buying kids toys just seems absurd to
I
me.
know.
Like, just grab something
Even
out
if
of
like
it.
an adult thing, it's like, oh, that's real.
Yeah, it's
I
big.
would like that, you know?
Yeah.
And action.
All right, so we're going to give you a tour of our 2012 Toyota Prius that we've been living out of for almost 9 months now,
Yeah.
as we traveled all the way around North America, including Mexico.
The question we get the most is how do we like sleep in this thing? So we have a futon mattress that like folds into thirds in the back here. That got compressed pretty early on. So we have all sorts of other things underneath here. Yoga mats, and then we went to REI and got the kid size like mattresses, like little foamies. And so that's what we have under the bed. So each of us have all of our clothing underneath here, and that probably the biggest job was just removing the seats, so we actually had storage. And these, Levi's dad helped us build it, and we've affectionately called these the Leah drawers. They're not even drawers, because they're my little bedside table with like books and everything else. Yeah.
I don't know if you can hear me in here, but if inside of here is where we have kind of like the brains and the power of the whole setup. So this is our EcoFlow Delta Max Pro battery bank. This is our Iceco fridge, which is pretty small, but does the trick for us. We're able to basically eat for 2 days out of what we can keep in here. And we also have 20 liters of water, which somehow fits perfectly in between them. So this back box situation is one thing that we definitely needed because there is no real internal storage in the Prius. So inside of here we have all of our camping supplies. We have an induction cooktop. We have chairs, a little table, and a bunch of other things that we need to basically eat and live on the road. This whole thing has survived. We did back into something which bent it slightly off kilter, but the reason why we put it on the back is because we get really good gas mileage.
Sorry, we're distracting you back here, but Max is being adorable.
It's just like such a face gulp.
If we had put something on the top of the car, you lose a lot of gas mileage, and the Prius is very good on gas, so it seemed like kind of a redundant thing to like buy a very fuel efficient car and then put something on the back of it that makes it very inefficient. So this works really well, and so far so good.
Except it's very crooked.
Yeah, we did bang it up a bit. And then you want to open it up and kind of show them how the bed looks? Sorry. You'll get your toy back in a minute.
Look at this, bud. Wow, it's cozy.
Right? This is when it's in sleeping mode. Levi is 6 feet tall, but he is able to fit on the passenger side with the seat pulled all the way forward. But the best thing underneath this is that we have an entire pantry storage setup underneath here. So our tent, which comes off the back, all of our like cooking utensils, and just like as much like tea and food that we can fit in here as possible.
I'm honestly so impressed. Like Odie, like our van wasn't a big van, but it was like decent size, and I feel like that you'd have moments where you're just like, I just like need a little more space. Like it's amazing and it's like so nice, but we even had a place that we could stand. It was only like 4 feet long, but you could stand in the van in that little spot. No, this was before your time. Boring.
That's probably what they were saying, though. They were probably saying exactly that.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is so impressive. 9 months.
Yeah.
Making babies.
How many kilometers are you at?
Oh, we're over 20,000 kilometers. We're probably at 25,000 kilometers on the trip so far.
Yeah. And still have all the way across Canada to go.
Yeah, it'll be like 35,000 by the time we get back home.
Yeah.
Max loves your design.
Okay, so Lou's gone for a quick second, but we'll show you another thing. Inside here is our hammock. It's like our lowest tech piece of equipment, but this is honestly a game changer because you can't really move inside of a Prius when you get up in the morning. So you put your clothes up there and then you just fold yourself up and get changed.
Yeah, only one person at a time though, because we've tried both of us getting up and we just smack our heads and then get out. My ab strength is insane from living in this Prius.
And it's about to be totally demolished.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be totally done.
Hey, you two.
You want to come hang in the Prius?
Where?
Ooh, that's wind.
Oh, it's windy, isn't it? Oh. Yeah, look at you two.
Look at your favorite thing. There's a camera over there.
Oh, that's just bananas.
Look at all these people.
Whose idea was this? This is crazy. Okay.
Game over.
Game over.
Are you sure? Look at how fun this is.
Look at that. Yeah, you hit your head on that. We hit our head on that all the time. Imagine this is closed. It's even more head hitting.
It's soft though, at least.
Yeah, we'll put you in the hammock. You're so cute. Oh, that's perfect. This is so great watching other people struggle with this.
It's so low.
Like we do this all the time.
That's your hand.
Oh, he broke it. What? Oh my God, we just talked about how great. We literally just finished talking about how great the hammock is, and then Lou just destroys it with his super He-Man strength.
Nothing get fixed with duct tape. Look at that.
In 9 months, the thing is completely fine. Lou's in the car for 5 minutes and is completely destroyed.
I guess it's not load bearing.
Look at this. Look at this.
I will fix that
through
for you
here.
in under 5 minutes.
It's probably going to be stronger than it was before, honestly.
I wipe it. In the morning I'll put some face
Look at that.
What's going on? He's fixing something.
Lou's not just a
that's
woodworker,
perfect.
you guys. He does it all. That's perfect.
It took you less than 5 minutes.
Thanks,
10
Lou.
seconds.
Beautiful. Wow.
It's an important part of your kit.
We had so much fun getting to know our new friends, Leah and Levi, and I'm still in awe of the fact that they've been living in a Prius for 9 months. Talking with them made me reminisce so much about writing our first ebook, Live Creatively, while living in our van Odie. The ebook captures the stories of how I transformed my life from working crazy hours in a job in New York City, partying all the time, to embracing slow living and discovering so many new passions. Our online store is powered by Squarespace, and I just wanted to take a second to thank them for sponsoring this week's video. Setting up a site on Squarespace is so straightforward, and it's great for beginners. No need to get intimidated by coding. You can just drag and drop your photos and text and get your business off the ground quickly. If you'd like to start your own online store or website, head to squarespace.com/wildweroam for a free trial and 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.